Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. In today's video, I am going to be planning for the 4th week of July. The kit I am using is actually a kit specifically designed for this planner. I'm using the Happy Planner in the classic size, and this kit is my new Happy Planner classic size kit. There are 3 pages to this kit. Page 1 is the kit is what you would need to make a spread, basically. Everything you would need to make a spread. There's top washi, bottom washi, date dots, and a few extras. But then page 2 will provide extra full boxes, and then page 3 are more functional boxes. So when you order a pack for the Happy Planner, you get if you order the whole pack, you'd get all 3 pages, but each page is also sold individually, so you can get exactly what you need and not have to get the whole pack if you don't want the whole pack. I am also using the universal sidebar in my spread today. Last week when I used the universal kit in this planner, I discovered that the sidebar works just fine in this planner, so I didn't need to create a whole new sidebar, which is really nice. When I do put this product up on Etsy, it's not quite available yet. It'll be coming out tomorrow. When I do put it up on Etsy, I'll make sure to have the sidebar as an add-on option in case that is something you want to add to your purchase. So tomorrow our Memorial Day sale is going to start, and I thought that would be a perfect time to have these sticker kits available. So all the designs are done, they're ready to go, but I don't want to put them up today, have people order them, and then have them go on sale tomorrow. I just don't feel like that would be fair. So I'm waiting to release them till tomorrow. I just think it'll be easier that way. I am hoping to make a little promotional video tomorrow sharing all 3 designs with you because we have July 123, 223, and 323 that are coming out in the classic Happy Planner size, as well as the big, I think it's called the big Happy Planner size. My universal planner kits are also coming out tomorrow, all the July designs, as well as the Budget Mom Live Rich Planner packs as well. So I've ordered a new Live Rich planner in the small size and the large size, but neither one have arrived. This morning I got a notification from the Budget Mom, and I was so excited because it said shipping delivery update, and I thought, oh yay, it's going to arrive today because I ordered it last week. And it just said, the shipping update said that they had created a shipping label for it, but that it was still at the warehouse and it hadn't shipped yet. And I was so disappointed, just because with the July release, I was really hoping to have the new format out for my Live Rich planner friends. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to use the old designs for July and revamp the kits in August. So we don't have a whole lot going on this week as far as appointments outside of work, which is really nice. We've kind of started our summer schedule, and some of the things that we do throughout the school year, we just don't have to do during the summertime. So our schedule is more open, which is really nice. And we're going to be doing some fun things this week, which I'm excited about. So the way I organize this planner, the 3 rows, the top row is for, I list out the most important things that I want to accomplish for work each day. The middle row is all of our family obligations and appointments and things like that. And then the bottom row, I use that for my filming schedule. So with the top row in my other planners, I've used top 3 boxes and I've used ombre boxes, but this kit doesn't have either one of those. At least, I mean, I could use the universal size, but they would be smaller than these boxes. The Happy Planner boxes are their own unique size. They're not universal, they're not so many planners have a universal size to them. Happy Planner is not like that. It's very unique sizing. So I could use them, but it wouldn't take up the whole box and there would be white space, which isn't terrible, but I thought instead of using one of those 2 options, I would try doing this. And what I'm doing is I'm taking these quarter boxes and I'm making like space to write down the different tasks. Now the quarter boxes, they actually fit perfectly. So if I wanted to use four quarter boxes in a one of those rectangles there at the top, I could, but because I want to go all the way across the whole top row, I'm staggering it, and I'm using the white space in between as like an extra box. So I'm like creating extra boxes with that white space. So each of these rectangles will have 4 places for me to write like to-do items in. So I cut part of this out because it just would have been really long, but I did a lot of experimenting with how to place down those stickers as far as like what pattern I wanted to do, and I finally settled on sticking with a pattern that like repeated. So that's why, like, if you look at it, like all of the top boxes are the navy with the polka dot, all of the second row boxes are the red, all of the third row boxes are the red and white check, and then all of the fourth row boxes are in that navy blue. And I felt like keeping that pattern going all the way across the page just looked better than doing random stickers here and there. So one of the fun things that we get to do this week is on Tuesday, we are going to go check out the local swimming pool. I am so excited. So of course we've been to this pool before. We moved here, I think 3 years ago. We've never gotten a pool pass for this pool, but we had a pool pass in our, like the little town that we lived in before. We had a pool pass for that pool. But I've decided to go ahead and get Logan a pool pass for this pool this year, just so that he can go as often as he wants to go. I don't know how much he's going to use it because, you know, it's just something I noticed with my oldest son, Jacob, is he reached a certain age where like going to the pool all the time just wasn't as fun as it was when he was younger. So I don't know if Logan has reached that age or not. Like, hopefully going to the pool is still fun for him. I personally love going to the pool. I love, I don't swim so much in the pool, but I like to lounge in the sun and read books. I remember a few years ago, I read the book Malibu Rising, or was that even last summer? Maybe it was last summer. No, it was. So last summer I read the book Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, who is just one of my favorite authors. And it was such a great, like, laying by the pool read, because it's all about like the ocean and surfing and sunshine, and it was just perfect, and I had a lot of fun reading it by the pool. So the weather here has been absolutely gorgeous this week. It's just been so beautiful. We've been taking advantage of it. Logan and I went on a bike ride almost every day this week. I also did a little gardening, and for me, gardening means pulling up weeds. That's all I'm doing at this point. Someday, when I have a little bit of extra money, I would love to have like a garden with flowers and some vegetables too. I would love to grow some vegetables and some flowers. But right now it just seems like an unnecessary expense. Like, it's decorative and it's fun and it's beautiful and it does bring joy, but it's, I don't know, I can't bring myself to buy flowers right now, because right now we're struggling, you know, like we're trying to just pay off debt and stuff. So that's a whole like other thing. That's my whole other thing on this channel, so I don't need to talk about that during my plan with me's. So I'm setting up the bottom row here, which is my videos for the week. And this is that week where I have an extra video because of it being like the end of the month and the beginning of the month. So I need to do both. I need to do 2 budget videos. I need to do a budget closeout video for the end of the month, and then I need to do the budget setup video for the next month. So I'll be filming both of those this week, as well as a plan with me and the weekly vlog. So I was out of Fun Friday stickers, so I had to grab a new sheet of Fun Friday stickers. That's what that was there. And it's really funny because in a few minutes here, I'm going to be adding it to the notebook. I'm going to be punching 3 holes and adding it to like my little 3-ring binder. I'm trying to make all of my script stickers like that have like an extra white border edge so that you can do a hole punch on them. That's the goal. So the first one I pulled out was just a normal 8.5 by 11 hole punch, and so I had to pull out the other one. So that's why there's like you see two different hole punches come out there. Same hole punch, but like the settings are different on them. So I did add that sheet to my little 3-ring notebook. So this weekend on Saturday, I put a house guest sticker there. So Logan's at such an awkward age right now because he's like in between like being a kid and being a teenager. Like he's in between that right now. So he's actually having a play date on Saturday with some friends, but like he's too old for a play date sticker, and he's too old for me to call it a play date. So we call it hanging out. He's gonna hang out with some friends, but I don't have a sticker that says hang out or anything like that. So I put house guests. So they're not actually staying the night. They're just coming over to hang out. We're gonna make some hamburgers on the grill, and then we just let them use the living room, and they like play games and watch TV, and they just have fun. I absolutely love it when kids come to our house. Like I love the sound of kids having a good time, especially like hearing like my own kids, like their laughter and their joy when they're hanging out with their friends and having a good time. I still like hearing like, you know, Jacob, who's 20, he lives with us, and when he has friends over and I can overhear them like laughing and having a good time, it just makes me happy. It just makes my heart happy to know that my friends, not my friends, I mean my kids. It makes me happy to know that my kids have, you know, these strong friendships that bring them joy. And I don't know, especially after COVID, when we were isolated for so long, it just makes me happy to hear laughter in the house again. So anyway, so Logan's having friends over on Saturday, so that's going to be fun. I also like it because it's like a good excuse for me just to squeeze in some extra work time. So I go to my office and I work so that I'm out of the way on those days. Actually, I think last time he had a friend over on a Saturday, David and I worked together in the Etsy shop on creating patterns. So we'll probably do the same thing. Actually, now that I think about it, we'll probably do that again, because that's when David and I work on patterns. It's on Saturdays, because that's when he's off of work. So it's time for me to set up the sidebar, and I really liked how I set up the sidebar last week, so I'm going to repeat the same thing. So that first box, that top box, I wrote down my cleaning schedule for the week. About, like, I kind of like put my house into zones, and I clean a different zone each day. And then on Sunday, I reserve that day for gardening, which for me means weeding. I did a lot more. I weeded throughout the whole week this week because it needed to be done, but now I can just do, like, I believe I'll be able to just do like maintenance once a week, and that should be good. And then with the checklist with the stars, those are things that I like to check on each day. So every day I want to make sure that the house is tidy. I check the floors to make sure that those are good. The counters, laundry, and the kitchen. Those are things I like to check and clean every day. And then the 3 habits that I'm currently working on each day is taking my vitamins, either going for a walk or riding my bike, and reading. And I've been doing really well actually on all of these, except for reading. So I've been doing good with audiobooks. Usually when I'm working in the Etsy shop, I listen to an audiobook. So I've been going through a lot of audiobooks. And then for the reading of books, before I was reading during Logan's doctor's appointments, but that has like, the number of doctor appointments he has to go to has like, it's changed. He used to have several every week, and now we're at a point where he has like we go, instead of going weekly, we're going like every few months instead of weekly. So anyways, that has changed, and I'm not like sitting and waiting in doctor's offices like I was for the past few months. So I'm not reading at that time. And then the other time that I read is before bed. So the thing is, this is so weird. You guys are gonna like learn how weird I am. But, like, I'm really into history, especially like the royal history, like English royal history. And I found this channel. It's called History Calling, and it has all these videos about the the royal family, like starting back, I think in the 1400s. Like she has a whole series on the Tudors, which I find fascinating. That would be Henry VIII and Queen Elizabeth I, her father. So, and she would also have been a Tudor as well. Anyways, the point is, at night I've been like binge watching all of these videos, and I've been doing that instead of reading a book. So I need to get back on track with reading. I have a book checked out of the library right now that I'm really excited to read, so I don't know why I haven't started it. I think it's because I'm also really excited to learn more about the royal family. So now I'm going in and I'm filling out the most important tasks that I need to accomplish for work each day at the top. I started this week by adding the film, edit, and upload to the days that I have videos coming out. So I put that in the schedule first, and then I went back and I filled out filling orders, printing stickers, cutting stickers wherever I could have space. And then on Saturdays, I always work on new designs. So having Jacob help me in the Etsy shop has just been absolutely like tremendous. He currently helps me out for 2 hours a day, twice a week. So he has another job, and the days that he helps me kind of varies depending on what his schedule is for his other job. But it's still like, it doesn't matter when he helps me, it's just helpful. It is so helpful. So with Jacob's help, I have not only been able to get caught up on back orders, but I've also been able to kind of get ahead. So we were at a 2-week turnaround in the shop before Jacob came on to help me, and now we're down to about a week turnaround, which is just so much better, I think, for customers and for me. It makes me feel better to be able to get stickers out faster to customers as well. So that is it for this week's Plan With Me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget that if you enjoyed this video to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all again next time. Bye everyone.